What's going on, everybody? What's going on? So, we are going to be talking about why SoFi is falling. Okay, so that's what we're going to be covering today. Now, as we speak, SoFi is currently trading at $20.45, which we can see here. Okay, now we know that SoFi is coming off of excellent earnings, right? This is the first quarter where they made $1 billion. And so things have been looking to be on the up and up for SoFi. But like I told you guys yesterday, there was a narrative, right? There was a narrative about SoFi, and that was linking it to Robinhood. Now, Robinhood had earnings yesterday. The earnings weren't that good. Why? Because of crypto, right? Now, what does that have to do with SoFi? We're going to break all of that down. Okay. So, for those of you that don't know, again, SoFi recently launches crypto trading in November, which allows its members to buy, sell, and hold certain digital assets. And this is the first time a nationally chartered, federally insured bank made such a move. Now, in December, SoFi introduces fully reserved stablecoin called SoFi USD, leaning into one of the hottest trends in the digital asset industry. The initiative will enable SoFi to serve as stablecoin infrastructure provider for banks, fintechs, and enterprise platforms. Now, having said all of that, giving you guys a little bit of breakdown, okay, what's crypto doing right now? Crypto has been falling, right? The last time we looked, Bitcoin was trading at what, 66,000? I think was the last time I saw it was trading. And so you guys have to remember Bitcoin at one particular time was trading at 120 something dollars, give or take, which was not that long ago. Okay. Now, to be exact, Bitcoin right now is trading at, where is it? It is trading at $66 is what it's trading at now. Now we saw Bitcoin as high as $123, which was back in October, which was not that long ago. And so we know that Bitcoin is the head honcho for cryptocurrency. We know that crypto goes where Bitcoin goes. Bitcoin is where it brings the liquidity into the entire crypto space. And any company that is associated to crypto, and now that SoFi is, there's going to be ups and downs with SoFi, right? So when things are good, it's going to work into SoFi's advantage. But when they're not good, guess what? It's going to be the same exact thing. So from this particular standpoint, we know that to a certain extent that SoFi is going to kind of show us where it is according to where crypto is as well, because guess what? They've invested in crypto as well. So that's what's happening with SoFi. Now, I don't think that SoFi has as much dealings in crypto as Robinhood would. We know that Robinhood has a lot of investors that trade crypto. SoFi necessarily hadn't got to that point where it has the amount of users trading crypto, but as it gets bigger and bigger, we can expect more volatile moves from SoFi as it begins to get more and more acclimated to crypto. So for those of you that are just joining, I appreciate you guys for being here. And again, we're talking about the reason why SoFi has fallen, and it's because of its dealings with crypto. So for those of you that don't know, back in November, they launched the platform which allows its members to buy, sell, and hold digital assets, which more so pertains to crypto. And this is the main reason why SoFi is down. Now, if we were at this same point last year where SoFi had no dealings with crypto, guess what? We would be off to the moon, right? But because of its dealings with crypto, which I understand, I get it, and then we got to be patient. When crypto is hot again, we can expect massive moves from SoFi. So right now, we just have to deal with the downside of this, right? So we're new to the space, we're getting acclimated, and so we're taking a hit right along with crypto. So again, Bitcoin is sitting at what 66,000 off of his all time high of 123,000. We know that Bitcoin carries the way for crypto, and SoFi is now in the mix of that. Now, once we start to get back to 80,000, 90,000, 100,000, 120, we're going to see SoFi hit some numbers that we haven't seen in a long time. So we're talking, SoFi hitting $50 per share, 60, 70, $80 per share. So that all of that is coming. All of that is coming. We just got to be patient and ride this low wave of crypto right now. So I don't know if you guys remember Robinhood, for example, before they really got heavy into the space, the stock did okay, but the moment that it got involved with crypto, it took their business to another level. So a lot more trades started to happen, right? So what happens on these exchanges is every time you trade, they charge you a fee. Guess what? Robinhood got their share, and SoFi is going to be doing the same thing as it starts to grow more and more into the crypto space. So for me, I've been buying, and I'm not even going to lie to you. And this is not financial advice. I've been accumulating some SOFX, which is a leverage ETF that tracks SoFi. Now, again, I'm not a financial advisor, but I just understand that when this thing starts to move, it's going to be crazy. It's going to be crazy. We've already seen it before. We've seen the playbook from Robinhood. So again, Robinhood is down, which is bringing uh, SoFi down because they have a similar business model as it pertains to crypto. Okay, so for all of you guys that are coming in, I appreciate you guys for being here. Now, what can we expect for SoFi for the rest of this quarter? So for the rest of this quarter, we can expect SoFi to accumulate more users, right? I've been a long time holder in crypto and SoFi, and so I've checked out the SoFi platform. I can see everything that they offer: student loans, personal loans, banking, crypto. I can see all of that when I'm in there. Now, going forward, I would expect for this next quarter for SoFi to try to accumulate as many crypto users as they can. Now, how are they going to be competitive? They're going to be competitive, maybe starting off with either super low trade fees, which you can't entirely go free with crypto. So I expect them to have competitive trade prices. I also expect them to uh, put more into their marketing to get more people to come into the space for their crypto trades. And in the long run, as they start to advertise more and gain more users, guess what's going to happen? They're going to be able to accumulate uh, more more revenue later down the road. Now, at this particular point, I'll say this: we may go through a little bit of a dark spell until crypto decides to wake back up. Now, do I think crypto is in a winter right now? I don't think so. I don't think crypto is going to be in a winter, which obviously is going to tie to SoFi. Now, I don't think that they're going to be in a winter until we see Bitcoin touch 50,000 and start to go below. At that particular point, then I would say, the winter has begun. And we all know how the winters can be. They can be pretty brutal, and that's the time you want to buy crypto, and that's the time you're going to be wanting to accumulate more SoFi when people aren't talking about it, or if they are, they're talking about how worthless it is. And so you want to accumulate during those winters, those rough months when everybody's down in SoFi, when everybody's gonna be down in crypto. That's when you want to be buying. And again, for me, like I said, I've been accumulating SOFX, which is a leverage ETF that tracks SoFi. So again, not giving financial advice, but if we want to take our investments to another level and we have those opportunities, we got to take them. Now, what does this allow? Okay. What this allows is for you to be able to accumulate the movement of SoFi, but not necessarily uh, investing directly into SoFi. So again, for those of you that are coming in now, we're talking about a SoFi ETF that tracks the movement of SoFi, and it's SOFX. Okay, and so I like to accumulate shares, and then if things aren't going in my favor, let's say I want to make a little bit of money, I'll ensure that I've got my, my at least 100 shares each time that I buy around on SOFX. And then if the shares start to go down, guess what? I'm selling covered calls and I'm making money that way. Either way it goes, if it goes up or down, I'm going to accumulate some money off the movement of SoFi. Okay. So right now you can see we have SoFi, but SOFX is the ETF that I'm talking about. So you can see right now SOFX is sitting at $16.28. So you can accumulate more uh, uh, as it pertains to SoFi at a cheaper price. But again, it's going to be more volatile. I'm going to tell you that again. It's going to be more volatile, but at the end of the day, when the thing starts to move in the direction that SoFi is ultimately going to go, you're going to see who's going to be reaping the rewards off of that. Okay. So again, I just wanted to touch base with you guys, let you know what I see is going on with SoFi. The reason why it's falling again is because of its dealings with crypto. In November, they launched uh, the trading platform on their system, and so because they are associated with crypto now, the stock is taking a hit, which brings you an opportunity to buy more. Okay, no, again, not giving financial advice. All right, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully, you got something out of it, and I'm out, guys. Peace.